Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To my loyal viewers and subscribers, a people without knowledge of their past history, origin and culture is like a tree without roots. Yeah, most Jamaican people are like that. If you have no confidence in yourself, you are twice defeated in the race of life. But with confidence, you won even before you started. Yes, that's a quote from the late Marcus Garvey. And as a people, one I think that Jamaican people lack is self-confidence. Yes, you can't see Jamaican people hate being black, they hate everything about themselves. Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. We at the channel are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because it saves lives. Jamaica. Yeah, so we'll continue the journey. Some of our young police officers, based on the rhetoric that from Politricks watch, from Sir P. And as I said, nothing is wrong if you guys think that I am Sir P, but I am not. You understand? I am, as you know, I'm a former police officer, detective, been there, done that. I have all kind of experience in the police force, and I'm a pro-police supporter. I do not like criminals, especially thieving police officers, and I appreciate it. But let me remind you, police officers, that you have an ally. Yes, you have an ally. Yes, in Politricks watch, Sir P is a law-abiding citizen. Yeah, he's a law-abiding citizen who love law-abiding citizens and support law-abiding citizens. He's Kriminals' worst nightmare on YouTube. Yes. And not because he's using a voice modulator mean that he understand. He's very, very effective, and we at the Jamaica Young Police channel wanted to know that it is one of our favorite channels too. Yes, we do watch Politricks watch. We watch True Island Story, yes, and we do watch Papaya News Link. Yes, I will watch Muta Baruka at times. We watch Tolax, and we watch My Views too. Yes, and Bagger Things, and we watch New Link too. But the reason why Politricks watch is one of our favorite channels too is that we at the Jamaica Young Police channel, we have been very fortunate enough to get like photographs provided by Politricks watch. And the reason why we have so much respect for Politricks watch in terms of when it comes down to photograph. Politricks watch doesn't plaster his logo over the photograph, so as if he has the copyright to it, although it has been shared to him as the others. So that is one of the main reasons why why that's one of our favorite channels. And I would say True Island Story, yeah, Papaya News Link too, you understand? Yes, and at times we would piggyback on things that Papaya News Link has done. Yeah, that's how it is. Each one teach one. So the universe is not just one person or a set of people. The most important thing is just that the main goal is just that we want to change hearts and mind, and we want to get rid of criminality from our midst, reduce it, let it decline. But to reduce it, it has to come from the top. And when we say with the top, we're talking from the Prime Minister downwards. So I want you to listen, as I said to you, young police officers, yes, that Politricks watch is one of your greatest allies on YouTube, apart from the Jamaica Young Police channel. Yes, on the spot news media, some people are able to identify his voice, and I don't care about what the man's name and his background. That's that's nothing to me. You understand? So I want you to listen to show you that CVM is an anti-police channel, and CVM is one of the TV station, media houses in Jamaica that help fuel the criminality in Jamaica. And not only that, if you're looking at to see the people that they put on a pedestal over there, like Isaac Buchanan, a twice convicted drug dealer. So if you want your children to raise with morals and good, you don't let them watch CVM and watch Isaac Buchanan. Don't let them watch CVM, period. CVM is a criminal cuddling TV station. So I want you to listen to what Sir P is saying about what happened to one of our colleagues, a woman police that was boxed, and CVM, they start the video as usual, you know, because they hate the police, you know. You have to understand that in Jamaica, if you do not hate the police, you cannot rise to prominence and get any support from the Jamaican people. So you watch, you listen, you decide.
Let me say, in these video clips, I go first show you the video that they put out, then I go show you the video where, you know, have the extra piece to give the real context. This one is extraordinary. Check this out. So as you can see, typical evil JC officer. Put her hand on the man for no reason, what him do? Just a man trying to make a living. So, this is video clip. Now, even though the extra piece I'm going to show you, when I see things like this, the question you need to ask, and the question me always ask is, where the rest right there? Because these things don't know, them always showing the moments right when the scuffle start. When you notice, somebody have video and them left off the entire build up and just show you the moment when the scuffle start, especially the moment where the police officer threw a hand or a foot, and then the video done. So it's like nothing police officer fling a lick, video done. You know exactly this the video there? Because I want to come to a few conclusion. Maybe it's a case where the police officer is overstepping them boundaries and just a beat up people. These things happen. Of course these things happen. But maybe it's a case where the police officer was struck earlier by an object. Maybe somebody the officer made something I might fight, but then that's a different story. But we need to see the full video for the full context. When somebody cut out the video or the part of the video that show the context, that right just show me say they have an agenda. They're trying to make the public say, see, this is why I deal with police. See, this is why and also the whole of them, and also they're trying to turn the public against the police. Now why would somebody want to do that? And let's just be clear, I'm not one of these, defend police at all costs type of people. JCF definitely have its share of elements where not just need to leave, but we got jail. So whenever these videos come out, I'm always looking. It's a case where it's one of them people there. And usually when I see these police officers who do the traffic stops and everything, most of the time some kind of fight broke out, or somebody's just being difficult for no reason. Sometimes people just difficult for no reason when it comes down to the Irish Constabulary Force. Even the most basic of move a car from to go over this. So who do you think I thought and war broke out? Same people when they see them in New York with the NYPD. They're so well behaved. Same people when they see them, in Florida. The Florida police, so well behaved. But for some reason when the Irish Constabulary Force you're parking on a spot where it's illegal to park, so them start war and say I fight against them and fight broke. I'm showing the rest of the video. This is what them left off. And them left this out because they know if people see this, then people would be on the policewoman's side, but they can't have that. They can't have that. Check this out.
Yeah, so you know, at the Jamaica Young Police channel, we have done a video about the same video that, you know, has been circulating, showing this man box, or, you know, our colleague, you know, healthy box off our police, our, you know, our uniform at. And if you notice, who the people were attacking was the police woman. And the reason why, you know, young police officer, I wanted to know that Sir P at Politricks Watch is your ally, and you won't have a greater ally on YouTube than Politricks Watch channel, because the same thing that he's telling his audience, that they have an agenda. You know, we at the Jamaica Young Police channel have said it too, you know, you understand, that JBC, it started from in the 70s, JBC and then CVM, they know what to do, you know, because they are the one that fuel this indisciplined behavior in Jamaica, you know. CVM is the one that came there and give them coverage when done skill, you know, on the Black Road, and people see themselves on TV, and it's a form of entertainment for them, and you understand. So as something happened, they call them and they would reach there and everything. So police, you must understand that CVM, especially CVM, is not a TV channel that is pro-law abiding entity. It's a pro-criminal entity. So everything that is bad about the police, they show you. And you know, the reason why we're showing back our former colleague, rest in peace, Crystal Thomas, is because of what happened to that police woman. And if you notice, the men, even that little boy, was attacking the woman police. And guess what? If you notice, to date, you haven't heard from the Prime Minister, the opposition leader, or any member of parliament. Because you see, in Jamaica, when you're a police officer, you are the most hated person in Jamaica, and the system is designed against you. Remember, you know, it's poor people's children that join the police force. So that's why I keep imploring on you police officers to leave, because it's only going to get worse, you know, because that police officer, you know, you have criminals, you know, in Jamaica who are bare-faced, you know, that they would just come and just grab out the police woman's gun and kill her and kill the other police officer. And there has to be something that is done to protect these police officers from these hoodlums, these parasites that's there, because most of them, they do not like police, and they will never like police, because that's how it is in Jamaica. Yeah, so we know that there are people on YouTube that's looking out for the police officer. As for me, yes, I don't wholesale, you know, support the police, but in terms of when in the execution of their duty, yes, I have no problem supporting, because I was a police officer, and my first taste of higher education is the Jamaica Constabulary Force, and I am forever grateful. That's why this is my way of giving back, especially to the young police officers. Although I had left the force after close to 2 decades, the thing that I had within me when I had left, it was my youth, because I knew from I was 4 years old that I wanted to become a police officer, because I wanted changes to change, especially in my community. It's a detective, a man by the name of Tom Levine, why I wanted to join the police force, because Tom Levine drove fear in the hearts of criminals. Because you have to understand, in these garrison community, people do understand, people that live here, they are hostages, not because they're not being asked a ransom, but yes, the ransom is taught is not monetary ransom. The ransom that they are asking the people of these communities, their conscience. Ignore their conscience and go along with them. And that's, I have zero sympathy or empathy for criminals or those who support them. We know that CVM is an anti-police channel, and they help fuel the criminality in Jamaica. So young police officers, as I'll say and I'll continue to say to all of you guys, remember that you have one ally in Jamaica. That's on YouTube, and it's Politricks Watch. Yes. And just remember again that we at the Jamaica Young Police Channel, this is not Politricks Watch. We're not being condescending or anything like that. We're just telling you as a fact. But we applaud the work that he's doing, and he's doing a very great job over there. You understand? Because he's highlighting the criminals. But we know the problem is that it's not the little common people, it's the top. When stuff like this happen, the Prime Minister is supposed to be the one, and the Minister of National Security, the Commissioner of Police, the three of them supposed to be out there and addressing the nation. This behavior is unacceptable, and they have laws to combat the same. Assaulting police, resisting arrest, obstruct. That was supposed to be a petty session thing. That was when the British was there. That was when Jamaican people were violent towards the police. Because it's black people turned the Jamaican people in our criminal society, especially the PMP LGBTQ plus party from the 1970s, and there was a lull from 1980 until 1989, and they reignited it until now. We haven't seen a lull. You understand? For the past 7 years, they said this year murder rate is going down. For the compare with this the last 7 years, we give thanks to that. But you cannot be policing a community by having police officers and soldiers manning a community. That is not policing. That is occupying a community. So that is not success. Success in terms of policing, the only success is that you're giving the victim, the prospective victims, just a little more time to live, because eventually they're going to kill them as soon as the Zozo and the SOE and all of those things dismantle. Let us pull them. That is not how any normal country is supposed to operate. But thanks to all these bossy slaves who are politicians, they are the ones that contribute to it. Young police officers, I won't stop. Please, I'm asking you, find a way to leave. Leave the Jamaica Constabulary Force and Jamaica, and your life will be much, much better. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.